Yes, I wanted to ask, what does it mean, the boundary? What precisely is this boundary?
This boundary is the place that later becomes the tzimtzum, masach, or chozer. It's the boundary between in order to receive to in order to bestow.
But how do we create this boundary?
We begin to feel that from making an effort to be above reason. And then we gradually, more and more, reveal that cut, that gap between the vessels in order to receive and the vessels that are in order to bestow. We have to always try to see that. Where is that outer reality? The outer reality doesn't exist. It's rather what I begin to establish within myself, where there is a certain part of me that begins to work in order to bestow, to work in order to connect through the group and with everyone. The group becomes the first 9 sefirot. The I becomes the malchut that simply restricts myself not to use my I, not to use myself, only to use the first 9 sefirot, which means to integrate with the friends, to be along with them, and in our collective tendency, we aim towards the Creator, so that He appears in us.
When you started your explanation in the beginning of the lesson, you said we should try to divide reality into 2. What is this division? The upper reality?
Well, kind of. We don't yet see reality divided to 2, but as if it's divided to 2. Above reason, the world of bestowal, and within reason, the world of reception.
Okay, so where is the boundary?
Between them. The boundary is if I establish myself, position myself so that until here is my will to receive and beyond this point is my will to bestow, which is not that. It's just the same will to receive that now works with intentions to bestow.
So, when we try to depict the upper reality, what eventually, how do we attain it? Is it our inclination towards it, or do we truly, will our existence be in that?
We build it. Not that we enter it, we rather build the upper world. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist standing by ready for us. No, it's ready for us to make it. But we build it in our will to receive by working with our tzimtzum, masach, or chozer, and with our or chozer, reflected light, we build the upper world. And the more we have reflected light in different degrees and different manners, then we can further portray to ourselves what the upper world is. But before that, none of it exists. It all exists in our will to receive, that works in order to receive or in order to bestow. Beyond that, there is our upper source, which we can't even say a word about because it doesn't exist in our desires or intentions. What does exist in our desires or intentions is what we discover and call that Havaya, Yud K Vav K. That appears in our desires and intentions. That's the Creator. That's called come and see. So everything exists within the person who attains.
So, what is this act of building the upper world? What precisely do we build? How do we build the upper world?
We build our desires that are in mutual qualities of bestowal, and that's what we call a soul.